And in this chart we'll be looking at profit volume chart. So this is a profit volume chart. So we'll explain like how this chart is set up. So to do this chart, there are only like two lines here. So on the y-axis, you have the profit and loss. So the profit and loss we have to put it here. And on the x-axis, we put the units. Okay, we put the units here. So basically there is going to be only one line here, and that's the line about profit and loss and units. So we should know what is the profit at 0 units and what's the profit at 700 units. Okay, so let's start. Any workings we'll put here. So 0 units which is sold at a price of 60, the amount is 0. And 700 units, sorry, that's a 900 units. 900 units into 60 will give you 54,000, right? So the axis is going to be, for 0 units it's going to be 0, 0. Okay, for sales it's going to be 0, 0, and it's going to be 0, 0, and it's also going to be 700, 54,000. Okay, so there are like going to be 2 points here. So first we'll mark these 2 points. We'll get a line. Okay, sorry, we don't need to do it for sales. We just have to do it for profit. So we can just eliminate this. So the next step is to get the variable cost. So the variable cost is going to be 30. So for 0 units, okay, for 0 units it's going to be how much? It's again going to be 0. And for 900 units, okay, I think this should be 900 units. For 900 units, it would be 27,000. So we'll get the contribution. So contribution here is 0. The contribution here is 27,000. So the last one is fixed cost. So fixed cost at 0 units is also a fixed cost. Okay, so that's going to be 10,000. Whether you produce units or not, it's going to be there, and fixed cost is here. So there are two numbers here. One, that's going to be when you produce 0 units, you will be incurring 10,000 loss, and when you are going to produce 900 units, you will incur a profit of 17,000. So we have like 2 points. So this have to be marked as a coordinate. So how do we mark this as a coordinate? First we'll take the 0. See, 0 is the x and the profit is the y. So 0, y. So that's about this point. The other point would be 900 units, 17,000. So there are 2 points here. So we'll copy a line. So first we'll mark at the 0. So this is the 0 units. Okay, this is the unit 0 units. At 0 unit, we are going to get 10,000 loss. So first I think we have to mark it. So we'll mark So this point is 0, and here we'll mark it as 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. These are loss. And on the other side, this is 5,000 of profit, 10,000 and 15,000. So when we mark 0 units and 10,000 loss, so here we have 1 point, so you can mark it there. And for 900 units, so 900 units, we have to extend the scale. We have to extend the scale a little bit, or else we won't get the 900 point. Or else we have to change this one. We'll change it as 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. Okay, so this is the axis. So 900 would be a midpoint between 800 and 1000, and the profit was 17,000. So this point is 15,000. The little bit higher point, okay, I think little bit higher point we could mark it as 17,000, because you see there's a 2 line difference between 5,000, again 2 lines difference, again 2 lines difference. So each line, okay, each one line is approximately 2,500. Okay, so our line has cut. Okay, this line, profit line, has cut at 400. So that point is the BEP. So we could put like this. Okay, see this point. Okay, this point is the break even point. Okay, in terms of units. This is the break even point. So if you see, it roughly cuts around 300 would be the midpoint. Okay, it's something like more than 300 and less than 400. Okay, so the BEP point is like more than 300. Okay, and 300 to 400 units. Okay, so we can't like get exactly, we have to get a graph sheet. But is it right? It will be right, because we have already worked out and we found out that the BEP in units was 333. So here also we are using the same question. So if you look at here, it is 333 units. 333 units. Okay, and it's like approximately coming here. Okay, because the midpoint is 300, the units is 300 to 400. Okay, so this should be the BP, and BP, when we use through a formula, it comes to 333. So hope you guys got an idea here. This is about how to create a profit volume chart. So we'll move on to our next chart.